This is the fourth poetry slam that's called Verselandia that's put on by Literary Arts. And today we have four of the finalists that performed at the Newmark Theater back on April 20th. First off, we have today is Alexis Cannard. She is a sophomore at Roosevelt High School.
Racism does not exist, says the well-off white man living on the hill. Racism does not exist, says the woman who had never been asked to drop her bag in the store, says the man who had never had trouble getting a job, says the man who had never been stopped by police, says the man who had never been murdered by police. I know what you're thinking, another kid getting rowdy over race. Look at her face. Well, you would be too if your friend was tased by police. And it doesn't matter whether or not he was a good kid on the football team or someone lost in negative extremes, he's just a kid, minding his own business, but then soon a victim of being suspicious. The whole scene was vicious and left me with a sickness. Left me feeling ill, and these cops were left with a thrill. They're doing the same damn drill, waiting to pounce on the next kill. And the police reports were long because I know that they know that we know they did something wrong. And it's not about whites fixing blacks or blacks fixing whites. It's shining a light on the dark tunnel of ignorance our people are so lost in. Gentrification will not solve our cause. Portland itself has the worst faux pas, #1 in the nation for pushing out communities. White businessmen come in thinking they're building immunity, all while cultures struggle to survive. Black, Latino, Asian, Native, the whole beehive. And our women have got it the worst. The queens of all cultures just seem to be cursed. Why are we still talking about rape in the way that the rapist is praised? Why are we saying that the victim is to blame? To be asking for it or not to be asking for it, she must have been. Her shoulders were showing and her legs were all skin. So what if consent was not given? No one will believe her. She belongs in the kitchen. And for God's sake, stop hitting on us in the street. Don't tell me to smile, it's not as flattering as you think. I don't have to live up to these expectations you hold. These whistles and compliments are really getting old. Bold choices made by these grown men, yet if women were to try them, we'd be far from commended. But men don't have it off the hook completely. Don't show too much emotion, don't be less than man, don't talk like a woman, don't throw like a woman, don't love like a woman. God forbid you resemble anything woman. But the strongest thing you could be is woman. Fight like a woman, create life like a woman, or to not create life like a woman, because after all, it is her choice. And just because you have a vagina doesn't make you a chick, and having a dick doesn't make you a guy. Lies told to us early on to make us believe what's right and what's wrong. Don't be with the one you love if you have the same junk. Don't be on the outside looking in. It's cold out there. The world is a dark and scary place. We blame society for suicide, yet are we not society just standing by on the sidelines? Genocide is a crime against humanity, and pushing people off the edge with words seems to be too. The United States is considered a developed country, built on guns and germs and steel, built on the graves of lost cultures and the brittle yet burly bones of our ancestors, but we love it here. We raise that flag, put our right hand on our heart, one nation under God, we say in unison, while the descendants of its architectures lie in prison. But we don't mind. We keep our heads high. While you may think we all coexist, just remember, none of these things exist. Thank you.